Now, I'll be honest, Recruva isn't for every business. It just isn't. Like, it depends on who you are hiring. It depends what job role you are hiring for. So, Recruva is for companies that want to actively source candidates. Actively means they want to pursue candidates rather than wait for candidates to approach them. When you are using all these other platforms on the internet, whether it's Indeed, Naukri, Apna, you're creating a job post, you are essentially waiting for the universe to just give you candidates out of nowhere. But be honest, like a C level position person is not lurking around on Indeed or Naukri. He's not sitting there applying for jobs. It just doesn't happen. Forget C level positions. Even a moderately skilled position isn't going to be there. They're not going to be sitting there like applying for jobs. Like they're just not there on the active job market. So you have to chase these people. That's what Recruva allows you to do. This will only be beneficial for you if you're struggling, if you have a job vacancy open since many months, like 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. Like that's a lot. We've seen incredible results with our platform. We've seen 50% rates, 40% response rates. I'll show you this. I'm going to show you one of the automations we were running as a test for a client. They were hiring for an agile project manager. You can see some of the connection acceptance rates: 56%, 43%. All right, so this is incredibly effective. It's more effective than any other talent acquisition system out there. Now, one thing it is not good at or decently good at is it won't do very well with low level profiles. So if you want, let's say, telecallers, if you want a receptionist, all that stuff, those guys may not be on LinkedIn. So if you want factory workers, like this is not the platform for that. The pro plan that most of you have bought, it will allow you to hire 15 to 30 people a month if you use it to its potential. This will be possible with 30 sender profiles. So essentially you have to connect 30 LinkedIn accounts, 30. That comes down to around 5,000 rupees to 2,500 rupees per person that you are hiring. All right, per hire essentially. That's a very reasonable, negligible cost, and considering the effectiveness of this. So I did mention that you can hire 15 to 30 people per month with Recruva for your recruitment purposes. But I know that recruitment is not predictable. Some months you're hiring 5 people, some months you're hiring 15 people, some months you're hiring more or less. So that is why you should probably also consider using Recruva for business development. So the same way you are reaching to candidates offering them jobs, you can reach out to potential clients offering or presenting or pitching your product or service. That is also very doable with Recruva. It's the same thing. You go to Sales Navigator, you search up the ideal client, you search up their profile, let's say it's CEOs or any other key decision makers in the company that might potentially be able to buy your product or service. You import them to Recruva, you add them to an automation, and it's automatically sending them messages, and they are automatically replying. So that is the use case also, which is extremely lucrative as well. So you can run that side by side alongside with your recruitment efforts. So I'll leave the business development part up to you. Honestly, it is very every company has different needs and wants and how they want to do their business development. So I'll leave that up to you. You can experiment. I'm just giving you ideas. That concludes me explaining how the platform works. Obviously, there's much more that I've skipped out, but I'd like you to explore the platform a bit more. Give us some suggestions if you have some feedback would be great.